Welcome back to my channel, Empress She Diamond Throne. Hope everybody is doing well out there, physically, emotionally, mentally, and financially. If you're not, you soon will, okay? There is power in the tongue, so speak life into your situation, and you soon will see progress, okay? With that being said, I want to come back with another energy read. It's whatever come out for all signs. Take whatever that resonates with you. Leave the rest, okay? So let's tap right in. Right in. Okay? Tap right in. I keep picking up on a fed up energy. Not like a woman. Not a scorned woman either. Not scorn. Because this person is healed past some things, and I kept picking up on this energy when I was driving today. Yeah, I forgot the song I was channeling, but a woman that's just fed up, and you know, it is what it is. I don't know, I keep picking up that one, but whatever comes out in the energy, that probably won't come out in the energy right now. But however, it still was a happy energy. Like this person, this woman, or yeah, this person, this woman, or feminine energy, it just was okay. You know, like she's been through some a very complex, very complicated relationships, and in general, not just romantically, you know, with family, friends. And she's like, it is what it is. And it's a young energy too. It's not a, you know, how you been around the world now, yeah, you know, and you age, and your age while you age, it brings emotional intelligence. But however, some people is gifted with emotional intelligence early in life, and that's a beautiful thing. So I was picking up on this energy of a young woman just okay with, you know, people failure, people failing the situation or being disappointed in relationships, friendships, and it's okay. And I kept hearing, well, everybody got their life journey and purposes in life. So we're gonna make our own mistakes, even if I'm not for you. I might not be for you romantically, right? In a romantic sense, I might not be for you, but and I have to be okay with that. I have to be okay with that because I have to let you go. That's good. That's amazing because y'all know some of y'all don't be want to let people go, you know, and it's probably about a, a, a male or a woman, a male that a woman just don't want to let go, and the male is trying to let go. He's been left the relationship mentally, and the main energy I was picking up on is a woman just okay if a person leaves. It's weird, right? Anyways, let's tap into the message. All right, Spirit, give us some messages. Tell us what we need to know right now. Why I gotta have two cards coming out? I'm not taking two cards. I'm not doing that. Okay. Girl, my cards are kind of raggedy. Again, those cards are flipping over, double flip over. I'm not going to take it, but I'm going to remember what I seen, okay? I seen... Alright, I'll take this one. I don't like to take stuff off the floor. No, I ain't going to take it. I'm going to take it. You guys, I went to the dermatologist, and I've been messing up my hair, and I've been messing up my skin. So, no makeup. I can't wear makeup, and I definitely can't wear protective hairdos, at least for a couple of weeks, and then I'll go back to the protective hair week. First and foremost, I'm gonna dye my hair, because y'all see that gray shining through. I see your true colors, just how I like it. Don't be afraid. Okay, what we got out here is key. I got the keys, the keys, the keys. I got the keys, the keys, the keys. I got the keys to the street. I got your hoe on a leash. And the club and Vietnamese. What do you say, amigos? Anyway, so I got, first thing I got out is key number 15. And it said, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Wow, that's amazing. I'm glad I did not take the one that fell on the floor. I'm glad I didn't take the double cards that kept coming out as I shuffled. This card came out, kid you not, and I was just talking about, I was picking up on an energy where a feminine energy is okay with letting go, and it is what it is type of energy, and male energy where they were ready to let go of a situation that they were in. So anyways, it says new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. I can't make this up. I just said what was in the energy, right? I said y'all see me shuffle the cards, right? And this came up. So let's dive in. So I'm gonna go to my what lies beneath the what lies beneath deck. Shout out to a lot of you your energy readers that are out there. You guys are very creative. You know, I want to have my own unique way of expressing the energy that's out here. There are some cold people out there. Amazing. I love the divine feminine channels out there. All the women that have divine in front of their name. A couple that has Empress also in front of their name. The Empresses are more, I noticed that the women that have Empress in front of their name, they're more logical. They break down the science of it all. So they did a lot of studying and reading, and they gained a lot of knowledge over the years, studying astrology, the planets, and everything. That's amazing. That is amazing. A lot of you girls, y'all like science, and I see you guys too. You guys are cold too. You guys are. I like the fellas out there in the tarot world, because you come with a different perspective and a different type of energy, and I just love it. I love to see it, and I see you guys out there, and you are such an inspiration. But let's get into this. So, new beginnings, directions, and adventure awaits for those ready to let go of the past. Let's see what comes out of the energy. It's a letting go energy that's coming out here. And I keep getting double cards coming out. I get that sometimes when the cards stick together. I'm going to keep in mind what, when I was shuffling this deck, this one, a snake came out, a unicorn came out, and then I just got the key that actually came out by itself, and I like that. So I take that as a sign off the back. Whoo, we got a live one. Okay, so so when I in this same energy, right? And it may be you that I'm speaking to that is so okay with what's going on in your world, of letting go, of being okay if nobody isn't for you, and you okay with being alone because you got faith in what will come. This is what I'm getting in general. So I'm just gonna put that out there, right? And with this energy that said that new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past is here too. That's kind of the same energy that I spoke before I even got that card. So I feel like in general, the energy that's here is because it's divinely, there's some divinely, everything is divinely orchestrated. You are where you at right now because you're supposed to be satisfied with being alone until the things that was meant to come to you gravitate toward you as you work on yourself and as you go along on your journey and make things happen for you, right? And you seek what you're supposed to do and everything else will fall into place. So in the Bible it says you seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all the other things will fall in place. So it's all in alignment, and it's beautiful how science, the Bible, everything comes together. And with that being said, the first um, card is out is more so the truth revealing expression under the recording card, okay? And what stands out to me the most is uh, the truth. Hold on. And the truth stands out to me more so than anything. And I'm hearing you're standing in your truth. You're standing in your power. That is such a beautiful thing. You're standing in the truth and you're standing in your power. Woo, come on out. There you go. Give me more, cause give me more. Come on. There you go. Ooh, jeez. Okay. Right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you this. So you want your person, male or female, because remember I picked up on the female energy all day. And then later I start picking up on the male energy. And I feel like this you have a person in your energy that will be coming towards you, okay? And this person is gonna be has probably been bothering you for a very long time now. They've been in and out of your life, and I'm talking about somebody that's been in some toxic cycles. Uh, you partaked in some of the toxic cycles. At one point, you wanted this person to be a part of your world. You were actually, very strongly drawn to this person that I'm hearing, and you wanted to be a thing with this person until you didn't want them to be a thing. Okay? I don't know where that that part where you didn't want them to be a thing happened, but right now you standing in your truth, you standing in your power, and you don't want any um you don't want no fake love, you don't want no fake friends, you don't want none of that. So um anyways, you have a memory, a thorough memory bank where is you understand, you start collecting all this energy and summing people up. You sum them up. You've been giving these people chance after chance, and you seen a lot of flaw in them. And these people got placed on your journey for you to be at the point that you are now, and that is being strong like you are, just standing in your truth and your power, and having that it is what it is type of attitude. And this person is going to come back into your energy, male or woman, okay? And I'm probably talking to myself because I do want to go knock. I mean, I do want to come back in somebody's energy, like for real, for real. So, but this is a true story, you know, and stuff. Some things can resonate even with some tarot readers and energy readers out there while they're reading the energy. And this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that there's somebody that's gonna come back, um, that's been in toxic cycles. This person necessarily, you didn't have a dual dynamic with this person. Y'all didn't, you kept rejecting this person relationship wise because you knew that this person wasn't 100% ready to be in a relationship with you. So this is how you know what person that I'm talking about. You know that this person wasn't ready to be in a relationship, but you like doing all that great stuff with them, you know, being intimate with them, spending time with them, the times that when the times you had available for one another. But this person was always available more than you were. And you deemed this person very, very toxic. This person was the type of person will tell you that they got this and that and the third going on when they really didn't have too much going on, you know. Um, but on the outside, it looks like they got something going on. But you quickly learned after a while that this person didn't really have a lot going on. Um, it's almost like it was good for you to not get in a relationship with them because you knew that they something wasn't right, but you knew that you did like this person. I mean, this person is very handsome or pretty. You guys resonate with one another, like y'all have fun together. Y'all have amazing chemistry. I mean, strong chemistry, because remember at one point you did want you guys to be a thing, but you were kind of um not playing hard to get. You wasn't playing, but you just knew intuitively that this person was not ready, and you knew that there was some underlying real toxic behaviors. Okay, real toxic behaviors about this person. So you never really got your hopes up high or really got into relationships. So this person's gonna come back, and this person is gonna want to, you know, make you an offer, and you're not gonna want to hear it. You don't want to hear it because you already learned them. And this is a person that you've been dealing with for years. Okay, you they ain't really talking about nothing. This type of person is can be a bugaboo. This is the type of person will pop up to your house, okay, or pop up to where you at in your different locations that you are at, or maybe in a more private setting. But if this person was to see you out in public, you know, they will get to calling your phone back to back to back to back. I'm just talking like insane, crazy energy. This is a stalker type energy. This is what I'm getting for real. But this person, he or she want to come in and they're gonna be telling you some bull crap. They're gonna be telling you anything to get back in your graces. They do know how to have small conversation, so they're gonna probably start off with the small conversation. But this person wanna go straight to the toxic mess, but they know that they can't go straight to the toxic stuff with you. You know, like sleeping with you when y'all ain't talked in a long time. Like, for real, this person is real toxic. This is a bugaboo, and this person is extremely toxic, and you ain't gonna really want to hear it. Okay, this is what I'm getting, and it's crazy. And this person, you have learned a very valuable lesson to this person. This person come around, you don't really want to be in there. It was times where you was in their energy and you couldn't resist this person, because low key y'all was kind of toxic together. Maybe y'all drank together. Y'all like to drink together or whatever. And some of you guys, y'all probably got some videos in the phone together. Not like nothing explicit, but or maybe some, but more so where y'all hanging out and y'all probably singing a song, talking, but you got tired of the drama. This is the type of person will tell you all the bad things that happened to them and made up every excuse in the book, but you kept yourself protected in a sense. And I'm hearing that spirit told you that you had to walk away from this person for a very dangerous person, a dangerous reason, a caution. There was a caution out on this person because this person sleeps with a lot of people. A lot of people, and you were told to walk away. This is the type of person that sleep with people unprotected, and you and intuitively you knew that you had to walk away or it was going to be detrimental to your health. So you cut it off. You did what you're supposed to do in the nick of time. This person is coming back around the mountain, okay? And they coming around the mountain for nothing, because you at the point where you will pick up the phone and have a whole conversation, okay? You will pick up the phone and have a whole conversation, and this person won't bud you like you used to. Like previously, if this was like a year ago, child, this person come calling you, you be like, oh, 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 oh. Okay, y'all making plans tonight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, for real, for real. This person, y'all making plans. Yeah, so this person, you protected yourself from this person, and they coming around, and they gonna be, this time, I'm hearing this time, this person coming around, and they ain't gonna have the baggage that they had when first, they first met you, or the chemistry, or all the loops that you've seen every time, you know, they lied to you, every time, you know, they came with these absurd stories. Like, this is the type of person will tell you, like, oh, my baby mama did this and da 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 da, and oh, I just gave her $12,000, and you ain't got it. So why are you sitting there lying? And you kind of like, yeah, whatever, you know, type. You were trying to distinguish if it was a lie or the truth, But after a while, you knew that this person was a cold, hard, flexing liar. Seriously. Ooh, this one was something else. And I'm hearing that this person really loved you, because this person really, really loved you. You know, and they probably still do, and because they learned a lot from you. They learned how to be truthful. They learned how to just be themselves. Why do you have to do all that extra stuff? Um and you kind of changed this person because they thought that this person think that you're a great person for being so genuine, authentic, and playing your cards the way you did. That's what I'm hearing. You played your cards like a winner, boy. Ooh, yep, this person is outdated with this, you know, and you discarded this person. This person, this bugaboo is outdated, and you deem them as irrelevant. Even the things that they come with, F, all the stories that they come up and they make up, and you thought it was fascinating because y'all was toxic together. Y'all be probably drinking together, smoking together, doing all this toxic stuff, laughing, and you and this person looked good and you looked good. Y'all looked good together. You had all this surface level um attraction with this person. And along the way, this person was a great lesson to you. You know, you don't look at a person outside appearance the way you don't look at people's outside appearances no more and take that as fascinating. You actually, looking for what lies beneath the surface. Okay, this is what this person has taught you, and it is a beautiful thing. You learn so many lessons by looking at this clown. This is Jody. Okay, this is Jody. When he get put out his baby mama house, he going over to his mama house or his auntie house. This is Jody. Okay, I don't mean to slap my hand on this, but this is so real. And this person's outdated to you, but he coming around the mountain, girl. He coming around the mountain, and he's gonna learn even furthermore lesson. He learned plenty of lessons from you, but he's gonna learn more lessons from you because when he actually get to talk to you, because you've been avoiding this person. You've been avoiding this person. You've been giving them a little bit communication every once in a while. And this person act like they're gonna go away, and they ain't never come away. As soon as you give them a little bit of attention, especially if you actually talk to them on the phone, they really they gonna see that as their way in, because they actually, was kind of a energy vampire. They were an energy vampire in your life, but it really wasn't draining you. It wasn't draining you. I think in the beginning, like maybe a couple of months into knowing the years that you known them, you probably was a little bit drained because you asking yourself why, but you start to catch on. You start to catch on, the more you start to, have conversations, the meetups, the link ups, the everything, and it wasn't even a hurtful thing. It was just one of those lessons where you sitting back, and now this person is just pure entertainment to you. 1 second. This person was just pure entertainment to you after a while. Anyways, so I end up cutting off the video by hitting the stop button instead of pause. So yeah, this person, you don't want to hear that the mess that he gonna be talking to, but you gonna be standing here just like this. Y'all gonna be, y'all probably see, if you see this person out and about and they see you, this is gonna be your posture, and this is gonna be this person posture. Happy to see you. You gonna be looking like this, like, I want to hear what this person gotta say, So tell me more, tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. Yeah, you look at this person like that's crazy. Like that's crazy. You this old or you this age. You at this big age and you still think you can convince an intelligent person or a person that this person already know that you know things. They do. They already know that you know things. And this was a love story once upon a time. This person, you call this person your Bonnie and Clyde. So y'all got some memories, together. Some memories together, and y'all really like this person, and you probably told your family about this person, some of your close family members about this person, but they never seen this person. Right? This is the type of person that they never seen. They never seen this person. That was a red flag right there. That, you know. Yeah, you kick this person to the curb. You kick this person to the curb. And you didn't really have to, y'all wouldn't really, that wasn't your man, that wasn't your man, and you wasn't his girl, but in his eyes, you was one of his chicks, one of his main chicks. Like, he probably told some people that y'all were together. His homeboys know about you because he run his mouth too much. Like, he run his mouth too much, and he run his mouth too much because he tell you everybody's business. Yeah, so I don't know, with this check yourself card, I'm definitely getting that, you know, it's on two different things, and it's for two different um people that may resonate with this. Is that you some of y'all gonna have to go to the doctor and check yourself, and some of you all already checked yourself, far as making sure, you know you had to check yourself, like, hey, don't get involved with this person, because you'll be a fool if you get involved with this person. You checked yourself off the gate. So you didn't, even within that first couple of months, he threw you through a ringer, or she threw you through a ringer, and you had to think, like, this ain't none of this adding up. And yeah, ain't none of this adding up. None of this adding up. You ain't finna get away with this, clown behavior. I like it. This type person that got some bomb ass, you know what I'm saying? And you really had to check yourself, like, you fight in between, but then at the same time, you like, I got the bomb diggity too, y'all. And this person know that too, y'all. Y'all have this insane intimate chemistry. So this is why this is mainly what hooked this person, because you hooked them in the midnight hour. I'm just saying, I want to keep it a little, a little PG, just a little bit, until I don't want nobody to feel like I'm too vulgar, or I don't know how to put it, but I'll get into that later, I get into that later. But this, y'all probably, y'all when y'all in the midnight hour, y'all was tearing up the sheets. Y'all was tearing up the sheets, and this person, that's how you hook this person. That's how you even got them to understand, to look at you in different ways, because this person started to heal in many ways, laying with you sexually. I mean, they were healing, and so many. This person probably treated people, other people, crazy, and you were like, you know, like you was the $1 million baby that, you know what I'm saying? That you was the $1 million woman, but that didn't want him, and but he had other chicks because you really didn't want him. And this is how it was, and it's, for some of y'all, it is like that. You paid, and you pretty, you fit, you smell good, you look good, you taste good, and this guy was like, and you know what you're doing, and this guy was listening to you. You got him to listen beyond what he usually listened to females or to women, for the men, in general. Like, you woke him up, and you gave him an extra power after he got done laying with you. This is the type of person, like, he gonna stay for some hours and stay. Y'all probably go to breakfast afterward because they need to, like, kind of recoup and get it together before they leave your presence. This the type of energy that I'm getting on the table. But he coming around, and you gonna be looking him. You gonna be looking at him. You're like, what you want, Jody? What the hell do you want, Tyrone? Right? What you want, JJ? I ain't gonna say JJ. I ain't gonna say that. What you want, Jody? This is what you gonna be saying. You be running away from this sucker. He is something else. He coming to get you. He's a blue face. This this type of guy is a blue face. Yep, he's blue face. He got a lot of chicks, but can be hooked on one. But call itself still want to play those games instead of showing that one person, I cut all these chicks off for you. It didn't dawn on him to do that because he didn't want he can't be this type of person. He couldn't be alone, and that's one of the lessons that this person learned with you, is to be alone. That's crazy. Yeah, he learned how to be alone. He's learning how to clear his, if he have addictions. This person is not running the streets like he used to. He's not drinking like he used to. He just stuck in the house with his baby mama. That's what he's stuck in the house with his baby mama because you not answering his phone. I'm hearing that you was the source of his strength. You was actually giving him that power. He was taking your energy, spreading it across the earth, and you was like, no. Because you learned the lesson. You was learning lessons too. You was learning lessons in the background, like, even though already got my boundaries up, I'm not really giving this guy a commitment. But however, now it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time for me to move on and have stronger boundaries and find a man that actually wants to, that deserve all my good, sacral energy, and they use it to, and not to pour back into me. Yeah. So Jody, and I'm hearing that when Jody come back around, I'm gonna call him Jody, or Sharkeisha. When Sharkeisha come back around, Jody or Sharkeisha come back around, let me tell you something. They gonna be, they learned some lessons, but they ain't done yet. For some of y'all that is open to, maybe accepting this person, back because you came across this video, or you can see the change in them, because you can see, but you're not seeing that deep yet with this person if you don't know that the lesson is to let this one go. You got to let this one go, because this one had to learn the hard way. That this got to go down in the books. Okay, this one got to go in the books that he lost a real one. And it's painful for him and it's easy for you, because you already was learning after the second and third month, and now here it is, the fourth, the third year, that y'all don't even have a relationship. So, and now he's coming back around the mountain, trying to come back around, but he's not. He's gonna be putting on a show here, and he's still. You have to protect your sexual energy, because this person, when you cut this person off sexually, this person was out there still trying to. He was doing what he was doing, you know. As soon as you cut him off, he couldn't get the right energy. He's looking for it back and forth like the devil. The devil is to and fro, traveling to and fro, and this is exactly how he was. So you have to protect yourself, because this one is putting on a show, like I said. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you that advice. I advise you to not accept this one back in your life, back in your sheets, back into anything. You can have a conversation with them, and watch them squirm, because this one here needs to squirm and learn that when you do come around, when you do let his well run dry, or however it is for men, whatever. Well, let it run dry, because once he find that you're not gonna find another energy, God gave everybody a certain type of energy, and some of it is, you won't find some energies again, and that's gonna be his lesson. And what Cardi B said, karma for you is gonna be who you end up with. Mhm. You make me sick. I ain't finna get sick. No, we're not doing that. And so I'm not finna go back into these cycles with you either, because you already learned that lesson. You already was teaching. You're teaching him a lesson, and he's gonna come back and see if he can play that type of game where he gonna stick beside you. You gonna be now like the baby mom. I'm living with you, and I'm gonna see if I can get it right with you. But he's gonna make a whole ton of mistakes, and it's gonna be involving other women or other men. So, that's to put it on the show in the sexual energy. I already said it before I even pulled the cards. I'm just pulling from the deck now. I got the main energy already on the flow. And now I'm just picking from this, because this person also doing drugs. He was turning into a junkie. Maybe until you pulled your energy back. You pulled your energy back, and guess what? It set him down. Yep, it set him down. Some other things, set him down too. And like I said, he's gonna come in here with these fake apology. And let me tell you, he know he messed up. But you didn't care to begin with. You didn't even care, because you already summed him up. You know, you gon' if you get back with this person, his baby mama gonna hate you. Mhm. Cause she is addicted to his toxic self. Yep. She addicted to. She's used to it. That's the type of energy that she will have to literally. Somebody will have to knock on her door and say, "Hey, my name is Sarah from the Chloration, um, the Family Coalition, and I was wondering, would you want some free counseling for you and your family and your children, and your kids? It's totally free. And once you go to therapy, she gonna know he was toxic, and she gonna have. There's gonna be a whole bunch of things to unwind. Yeah, that's the only reason. That's the only way you gonna get him or her away from him, But he wants to play a game. Maybe he's tired of her. Yeah, so that's the energy that I was picking up on. He tired of her because she ain't got that same energy you got. But once upon a time, she had a certain energy for him. That's why she over there. He over there. He had a certain type of energy for her that he liked about her. That's why he had them kids with her. That's why he was over there, and that was the safety net for so long. She was putting up with her stuff, and now he gained a different perspective and a different strength. So, now he's just like, no, I want that one. I want that one. You ain't satisfying me no more. Mentally, physically, emotionally, or financially. It ain't cutting it no more. So he's gonna be coming back, and he's gonna be on your trail hot, hot like fire. And he's gonna be trying to be the man that you thought he was gonna be in the beginning, because he kicked a nice game, but you was like, yeah. Out of a couple of getting out of walking off that tightrope, because in the beginning, you studying yourself, you showing that you're self approved, like you're proved to be with somebody like me, or in general with people, even if they don't have standards, well, yeah, you're watching a person's behavior more so in the beginning, right? And this person wasn't right. He was from the get go. He wasn't right. So you put up them boundaries. You already knew. I'm gonna play a game. I'm gonna play chess with them. And if this ain't adding up, if he don't move like this, well, I can't. I'm not gonna tell him yes. I'm not gonna tell him that we together so he can scream to the earth and tell all his friends. He already talking to his friends about me. Probably after a while, stay away from my girl. I ain't your girl. I ain't your man. You know? Yeah. Women and men do that too. You ever seen the Maury show, or the Camaro show, or Jerry Springer show, where somebody, just because they had sex with them, they be like, we that's my man. I thought we was together. We was together. How you gonna be? And they telling the whole world, they telling their friends that they're together, but they really not. They're delusional. You're dematized. You pematized. You know, we gotta check ourselves sometimes. And anyways, I can go on and on and on and on. And so you gonna have a bugaboo on your trail. So my warning is, don't don't be for you ones that's sitting there. I don't know if you lonely, you contemplating, I don't even know if I don't think you at the point where you want to even lay with this person. You should. I told you, this person been doing drugs, you know. This person been doing drugs. There's sexual protection there. You never know what this person is running around itching and scratching. You don't know about that. And then this person is putting on a show foremost. So if he do all that and you still, if he on drugs and you accept that because you on drugs too, I don't know. But however, he's still putting on the show. He's still gonna mess up, you know. Once that weather break, honey, them habits will a person that do drugs is going they want to, they either stuck or they want to stuck doing a lot of stuff. They going out and chase them drugs. So yeah, do I even gotta go on a tarot? Let me draw a couple of cards because I got two different decks here. Let's go ahead and, yep. So we got the tower here. You know, if you go with this person, it's definitely gonna be a tower. Yep. And not only and I'm hearing that you just start getting blessed for making the right decisions, for not choosing certain energies in your life that will cause towers in your life, and it will happen. I'm talking about, you know, some of you guys are just recovering from stuff, okay? And you this person come back in your life, girl or man, because me and y'all, sometimes y'all definitely put a lot into these relationships too. You're going to be feeling destroyed. There's going to be chaos. You're going to go through bankruptcy. There's going to be plenty of freaking shocking events. And you're going to be tense, wondering how you're going to make it over. You're going to be asking God. You're going to go back to church. You're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Because, you know, like I said, this person this is a tower here. It's a tower, and he's the emperor in reverse. Okay? This person is undisciplined. He everything that an emperor is not. An emperor is, it gets things done. They're protective. They're leaders. They're good fathers. They have establishment. You know, they action oriented. This person is undisciplined, inflexible. Imagine being inflexible like a narcissist. That's basically what that is. Absent father, you know, don't show up to games and soccer games, and they got father issues. Their father was on drugs. They got generational curses, and he is not the generational curse breaker. You are. Why would you want to match with that? This person have a lack of control, so there's things even though he know he got something good, because remember, his BM probably was something good at one point with him too, you know, he's dominant and aggressive. So yeah, this is a warning. What R. Kelly said, this is a woman's thread, baby. My horns, my clothes, my blood, my sweat, my tears. R. Kelly was talking about a woman's thread. Is a woman there? This is a woman's thread. This is how he gonna feel when you reject him. That's the song he gonna be singing, because the lesson that you have taught him, because you're not getting back into situationship with him again. You're definitely not going to solidify anything after this mother effer, because that's what he is. He was doing a lot of mothers, you know. Yeah, you're called to have strength in it all, but you don't need it because you know better. I'm talking about y'all, the ones that still vibrating low and you still in your healing stage, and you might just get on that bicycle, or you might, you know what I'm saying, just get in that ocean and go surfing. I'm just saying. Okay, this is your reading. If this resonates with you, hit that like button, subscribe. I'm gonna go ahead and get some signs. I'm rolling all these dice like all the signs on there. We got a Libra, we got a Capricorn, we got Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces. Why do Pisces keep coming out? Yeah, Aquarius, Pisces, and Capricorn. Capricorn. Mm. Let's get some signs. I mean some initials. Ooh, N fell out. N fell out. N is here 3 effing times. Okay, we got N, F, S, U. So we got N to here 3 times. U, F, S, L, M, L here twice. This is a warning. This is a woman's thread, baby. Yeah, he finna learn a lesson. This version. Have you ever heard a story about the 3 little men? I don't mean to. Long time ago. I don't know. I ain't gonna try to know. So yeah. So we got N 3 times. U F M S A T R here twice and L here twice. Like, share, and subscribe. This was a long one, baby. Because this is a warning. All right. Peace.